Hi, hello, welcome to the video. My name is Emily and today we're going to be doing a binder maintenance video. I was hoping to do a different video, but currently Canada Post is having a postal strike. I live in Canada, so I'm not receiving any mail, which means that my package that got sent out, like my Mercari package that got sent out, basically got stuck in Canada Post limbo once the strike started. So I'm going to be doing a binder reorganization. I have some photo cards, but I was hoping to get some more before I stored them, because yeah, I have like a stack, but I don't know. I might still do that. Depends how long the strike goes on. We'll see. So I have like a bunch of like filler stuff. For my collections. So basically I'm going to like be putting in fillers. I'm going to be moving a couple of collections, like what binder they're in. And then I'm going to be setting up for Jin's Happy because it just got released and Jin is my bias, so I've decided to collect a lot for it. So usually I don't set up for collections really. Sometimes just to keep track, but with my BTS collections, I generally just like kind of know what I'm putting where, but like this is the stack of just fillers. Like this is just fillers. So yeah, I ran out of like actual things. I might see if I can switch these to like these because I don't know if I like the clear sleeve. I don't want to put it on the actual page just because of the sticky residue. But so I might try to switch these. I won't show you that, but if later they're on a different background, like the sticky notes, that's what happened. But I think we're gonna do that last. I think we're gonna like actually do the binder reorganization, just organization first. Oh my gosh. So okay. So one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to take loossemble out of this binder because for right now I was just collecting Hyeju and I actually want to collect her and go on, but I've got like two of the same cards for her, so I'm gonna do that with go on, but I think her cards for both of them are gonna be different sets. So okay, so she's gonna go in a different binder. And then the other thing yeah, okay. So the pink is for loossemble. The other thing is I'm gonna put some things in for aespa just because I'm not collecting everything. I think I need 3. Everything. And I decided that for like the back collecting from before drama, I'm only collecting specific cards. So I'm trying to keep track of like what those eras are called. I'm just not good with names very well. And then this is for Whiplash. So Whiplash, I'll just put in here. I do have a Mercari order open, so hopefully I'll get some of these in that. Oh, maybe I just need 2 pages for this. Yeah, so basically, like, drama and later I'm going to collect 2 cards per era. But for this, I realized like I didn't want 2 cards per era because like with the Savage or girls, they have like concept. Savage has lenticulars, right? Like, and I just don't care for them. Like I just want to be spending my money on like selfie cards because aespa has a lot of those, so I'm like, why not just focus on selfie cards? Yeah, so then I'm actually collecting a 3rd drama card, which I'm not doing for any other era, but it just like matches the My Rolled one, and there were only 3 previous Korean eras, and I'm not collecting Japanese, so, and then yeah, these are both going to be Whiplash. So there's that. Oh, and then the other thing that's going in here is these green fillers. I'll put this thing back. They are going to be, I'm going to collect Stray Kids. So they're going to be in here. It's going to be a very small collection. Like with aespa, I'm collecting 2 cards per era. I'm collecting 2 members though. But yeah, you'll see the next time I store cards who they are. I'm not going to tell you, but I do have to go get like my tablet because that's where my template is, and I don't know what I have. Like I've forgotten, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my tablet. I'm not going to show it to you because it's filthy and I don't want you to judge me, but I am just going to like look at it while I do this. Okay. And I'm not going to collect like every era. I'm just going to kind of jump around. And I'm mostly going to do later eras because those are the ones I was around for. I started listening to Stray Kids in 2020. So like it's been a few years. But they've been a group for a really long time at this point. Do I have that one? Yes, okay, so blank page. And then this one. Okay, and then, nope, this one. This one. The thing about Stray Kids is I always forget which order they go in. Because in my mind, they have a different order for some reason. Okay, and so those are all the ones that I have. I only have a few at this point. Like, this is going to be a very chill collection. Just relaxed. 5-star and then 8. They just announced like a new album. I can't remember what it's called. But I am going to wait to see the photo cards before I decide if I'm going to collect anything. Just because I'm doing this very specifically. So like if I don't like the cards, then I'm not going to collect them. Like with aespa, like it's just going to be, I'm specifically picking and choosing. But yeah, you'll see that next time. Okay, so because I'm collecting Go On as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Loossemble into this binder, which currently only has Orange Caramel and Twice. So I'm just going to put them in the back here. So Go On is older, so she'll be first. So I'll just put 2 fillers in for hers. This is going to be kind of a sad collection for a while because it's not like a priority. And with the like postage strike, I'm not buying any more cards from like Instagram or Facebook. And like Instagram is where I would get post Luna cards. Like that's where I got my Ally Circle cards too. Sorry, I just have to re-sleeve her because she's going into a different binder, so it has different sleeves. I don't know if anyone else's binders are like this, but I have a million different sleeve types. Like literally like 4 or 5. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put that one on the top because I like it more. And I don't know that there are go-on PCs that match these. But I think I want a different concept for go-on. And I think I should pick a different concept. The backs are gonna clash horrendously because the other backs are gray or like a bubblegum pink, and like they don't match. They don't match. I don't know who designed the backs, but I'm like, could you not have made the colors match more? Because like pink and yellow can go beautifully together. But like, why gray and why like, I don't know. Anyway, so if I get different go-on PCs, then it means that I don't have to get the same for this one, because if I do something, then I have to be consistent with it. And I think that for Talk to You Later, I definitely want different go-ons, because I'm planning on getting Hiju's like Riz version, and I don't want go-ons Riz version. Like, she looks very pretty in that version, but that's not the version I like the most of hers, so I'm going to get a different version. So then it'll be like 2 different colors. So then I think these should be 2 different colors. So they probably won't match in poses, but that doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. But yeah. Okay. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my newjeans collection. I got a new binder because right now they're in like this like macaron binder. And it's just overflowing, like it's just stuffed. So I got this binder. And I don't know if I like this sleeve or if I want like the ones that are like small. Is that my face? Yeah, so we're gonna put her in here for right now with those sleeves. But what I have to do first is take all of this out. I'm sad I won't be able to have this anymore though. I just realized that. I don't really decorate my binders, but I actually really liked having that decoration. Like, it was just simple, but like I've said before, I like group cards and postcards and group postcards, so like it really just worked with what I like. And it came with one of the albums. Like, one of the albums is just like a postcard version. So like you just get a bunch of postcards. It's not a version, it's like the whole album just has a bunch of postcards no matter who you get. And I got the group one for that, so I just have a ton of group postcards. But I don't want to like put them in because they don't fit. So I'd have to put them like sideways. and then there'd be a bunch of room around them. Maybe it's something I could do now that I'm like moving her into a bigger binder, because I could get like, because these are slim fit pages and the pages I have are like regular fit, and they fit standard size, so like regular dragon shield sleeves. I'm not going to be using dragon shield sleeves because I always use Titan shields for Danielle. But yeah, so that's something I will look into. But I don't know, like the other problem is that they don't really sell 1 and 2 sleeves that's like pages that size, because the binder I got is a 3-ring binder. It's not a 6-ring binder, so you have to get like the ones that are made for like they have like you know 7 holes instead of 6, because then it fits right in the middle. But yeah, not everyone sells 1 and 2 sleeves for that. And like I try not to buy like expensive things like Meow Cafe, just because, you know, the things cost more, and then it's like there's postage on top of it. So mostly I just buy from AliExpress, but I might have to do something more expensive if that's what I want to do. Okay, I am going to, this is my stack, I'm going to re-sleeve these off camera, and then I'll come back and put them away in the pages. But I think just like taking the sleeve off and putting the sleeve back on will take too much time. And I don't know if people want to see stuff like that, so I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Excuse any lighting changes. I don't control the sun. That took a while, but okay. The annoying thing is like I was close to the end of my pack, and there's like 5 or 6 cards that I didn't have the like regular size sleeves for. And I just had to re-sleeve them back into the Japanese size. Sorry, let me just divide these pages or cards so they don't fly everywhere. So I might actually get the like the pockets that like are smaller, even though the page is the same size, like, and then just use like popcorn sleeves, because I know I have enough popcorn sleeves for her whole collection. Yeah, so we'll just put these back in. I don't know how I feel about the pages in general. I don't love pages this size. Like, I prefer the cards to be closer together. But I have this set, like, obviously I do have collections that use regular size sleeves, like my Twice OT4 collection. Like the binder I just put a loossemble into. That all uses regular card sleeves. And I don't mind it much, but it's just not my preference. Like, I just prefer sleeves that fit the Japanese size cards. So I'm wondering how I'll feel about the like really compact ones, because I've never used compact sleeves. besides like in collect books. I don't know. But yeah, I probably won't do that on camera. Like if I decide to switch the pages out, I'll probably just do it off camera. Because I don't really think that like I'm gonna be doing binder maintenance videos in the future. This was just basically because I had a lot of stuff to move around. But generally I don't set up for comebacks very thoroughly. Like in my last drawing photo cards, I put in my TXT fillers. But that's just like one page. Like most of the time I collect like one page per era. Newjeans was kind of the like, Newjeans was kind of the exception to that, because I did collect a lot of POBs for Danielle and like group cards, just because the album cards are so easy to get. That it wasn't really a challenge. So like I wanted to get POBs and stuff for her. But unfortunately I don't feel like her collection is gonna go anywhere beyond this. Like I have a few cards left to store. But they just announced intention to leave a door. So I'm not really sure what'll happen with that. Like I'm not following it closely. I'm just, you know, trying to like avoid all of that stuff because it really bums me out, but I'm just like listening to the music just on my phone, not on Spotify or Apple Music or anything, because I am boycotting Hybe. And you can disagree with me on how I am doing that, but because obviously I do have cards from like their latest era, but my philosophy is that like people are going to buy stuff for the POBs, and then like they like once you buy it you can't return it. They open the things, so like I try not to buy from like people who are obviously resellers who just like buy to resell, because you see that with BTS a lot, where they'll like buy a bunch of albums for the POBs and then they'll sell the albums and the POBs separately. But yeah. This is so weird. I've never like put in a whole collection like this. Because usually I'm just putting in a few cards at a time. Or like, I re-sleeved my Twice collection a little while ago because I got sleeves that fit the page better so the cards don't like slip out, because I use Herka, I think is the brand, which was recommended to me. No, it wasn't recommended to me specifically, like, but it was just someone online, like a person who does videos, like photo card videos, recommended the brand. But I think I got like a faulty batch, because for them, the Herka pages fit regular size sleeves, so like this size sleeve. For me, they don't. So I think I just got like a faulty batch where they're like a little bit too small. But yeah, so I had them in Dragon Shield Japanese size, like a Japanese size, which is between a popcorn and a regular Dragon Shield size. But they like move around because the sleeves are like meant to fit Dragon Shield, but they don't because they were mismanufactured. I almost said misprinted, but yeah, so I got these like other sleeves, and you'll see them, I'll show them to you, because I'm going to like be re-sleeving something else in just a second. I'm going to re-sleeve and move some BTS cards, and I'm going to put them in those sleeves, so I'll show you what they are. But I just got them recently, and I re-sleeved my whole Twice collection with them, and I didn't take them all out and put them all back like I did. I took out a card and then I put the card back, like I did it one by one. So like this is a very interesting experience for me. Do I have exactly the right amount? Oh, I might have one page extra. Okay. But yeah, I see other people do this a lot with like collections that are much bigger than my newjeans collection, like where they'll have like an A4 binder, so they'll be like 9 per page, and it must take so much time, massive amounts of time. Yeah, so this is the one that like they'll start kind of moving around. So I'm gonna see what I can find, because I want popcorn size sleeves, and I know they have them, I've seen them. I just don't know if they have them for 3-ring, and I don't really want to like punch a bunch of holes. I know some people do that, but I am lazy and I would rather just buy them as is, and then I'll use these ones for something else. But yeah, there's that. Should we like flip through it? I don't know what it is, because realistically it's not that much of a difference from the sleeves that they were in, but I don't like these sleeves very much. They're nice quality though, like they're very clear and thick, so it's not the quality that I have issue with. I think it's just the size. But I'm like a weird person where I'm like, the collection has to fit to my personal idea of what the collection should look like. And that's why I have a bajillion different card types. I have a bajillion different binders. But yeah, and then I have one sleeve extra, so I don't know that this will be used. We'll see. I don't know if they'll keep doing stuff like season's greetings and stuff. But yeah, if they do more stuff, I will collect it. But for right now, I am preparing for this to be like the culmination of her collection. But yeah, I also have to get like boards to protect it, but yeah. So that's that. Okay, the next thing that we are going to do, the last thing before we set up for Happy, is I'm going to take stuff out of here and I'm going to put it into like a small binder. So basically this is kind of like a really random binder. So I have like photo card stuff that's related to DVD in here. So initially I set up for like 1 page per DVD. So like this is all memories of 2016, and then it would be like all memories of 2017. I changed my mind. I don't want to do that. That's too many cards. So I'm going to move them into this like 2 pocket. binder so that I don't have to collect 4 per era. Obviously, I could do it like this where it's, you know, 2 eras in a 4 pocket page, but I don't want to. So then that begs the question of what I'm doing with these, and I think these are going to go into my non-album OT7 collection, because I have this. I think I'm missing just Jimin. Like, I have these 2 secured. I have Yoongi on hand, and then I think Hobie is in that package that I have. And then this would be like Permission to Dance, which came with an OT7 set. I think I'm gonna put these in here too, like in the mini binder. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna take all of this out. I am gonna collect all 4 of the group memories PCs because I love them. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of pick and choose who I like. There is going to be a lot of Yoongi and JK and Namjoon because they are my, like, they make up my top 4 with Jin. But I did want, like, cards of every member. So I just picked my top 2 per era. There's actually a lot of Hobie because I think he takes really cute photos. But yeah. And this has, like, nothing in it because it is a slow collection, because it's, like, not really a priority at the moment for me. Like, this set was more a priority for me than any of the other stuff. Because if you're back collecting BTS cards, they get really expensive. So it's easier to, like, buy stuff as it comes out, but stuff that is coming out is individual group card or individual cards. Because of course they're doing all their solo stuff, and then there's no fillers in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna take all of these pages out, and then this is just gonna stay, because these are all postcards and larger inclusions. So, and then I just have a bunch of extra sleeves back here, so that's where I'm gonna put these. So I think, once again, I'm going to sleeve these off camera because I started watching a video while I was sleeving Danielle's cards, and I kind of want to keep watching it, but yeah, I will show you the sleeves I'm going to put on them, because they're the ones I was talking about before, that are, like, in between Japanese size and standard size. So these ones are going to go into, oh my gosh, these sleeves. I just got them on Amazon. They're KMC brand, but they're, like, just from Japan. Because they are meant for, like, Pokemon cards, I think, or, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! So they're perfect fit for, like, playing cards, trading cards. But so they're not perfect fit for photo cards. But yes, because they fit in here, but they also fit these ones, the Season's Greetings from 2017, because they're like weirdly large. You can tell the difference. So they don't fit in the Japanese size sleeve. Otherwise I would probably do all of these in Japanese size because I have more of those. But I'm gonna put them in here. I'm gonna leave the white fellers just because I have them all set up. But yeah, so I'm gonna re-sleeve everything and then I will be back. Okay, now we're gonna put them in because I've re-sleeved them. Oh, I forgot it has a flap. I don't love when it has that. Young Forever, okay. I think there's enough of these pages. Because there's like 30 and I can't imagine that I have more than 30 pages. The problem is like, is the D-Day. Because there's like 28 cards, right? So like 2 per page. That takes up like half the binder. So hopefully they can all fit because these are not double-sided. Most of the ones that come, like, I feel like most of the mini binders are double-sided, so I'm not sure why these ones aren't. But yeah, otherwise I would just double-side the D-Day stuff. But there always is a chance that like I don't keep this stuff in here and I move binders. I did consider like a 3-pocket binder. And I actually got sleeves for it because I was thinking that maybe I would just do my top 3 like non-gin cards, but like I have this gin card, and the thing is like Jungkook is like really expensive. He is probably the most expensive person to collect like just at all. So just to like commit to like all of them, it's kind of a big thing. And then I couldn't have any like other members. So like I couldn't have the remaining 3 members at all in my collection. And I know that's how some people collect, and I'm not judging that at all. It's just that's not what I want for my collection. I want to have lots of the members. I want to have all the members in this binder. So to do that, I just picked the 2 I liked the most. And often that was Yoongi and JK. So this is kind of where it gets a little bit funky because I feel like this part is the part that really made sense. Like in a 4-pocket, because just with how it is. Yeah, I don't think that the D-Day stuff is actually going to fit in here. So I will just keep it stored for now. Like I have them on hand. I'm just not going to store them because for sure they will not fit because I probably have 5 sleeves left. And I need 14, so I'm going to try this out, see how it goes, see how I like it before I commit to like buying more sleeves for it or pages for it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not that full though, which is nice because I was worried that it would like fill up. Because like the listing, I got this from AliExpress. So the listing was like, can fit 100 pages. And I was like, okay, yeah, but empty pages? Because it can't fit 100 full pages. But it seems to not be that full. I don't know if it could fit a whole nother pack of 30, but I would want like 10 at least, if not more. But honestly, what I might do is like separate the two, depending on how I like this. I could always get a second one too, like just have solo stuff and then like back collect group stuff in a different binder. I might do that, we'll see. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the other cards away. Hold on. Okay, because I have the group cards, so I think I'm just gonna put them in here. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of pages from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then where should I put them? In the soup is like actually kind of, because all of this is, that's all. I'm gonna put them in here for now. If I don't like this spot in the future, I will change it. But for right now, they're gonna go in here. Okay. Jin, Tay, JK, filler. And then because I haven't stored these yet, I'm just gonna put the filler in and I'll store them in my next video. I don't know, because my plan was to get my package and then do just a BTS video and then do like all my other groups. But I might just do a smaller video with all my groups, like BTS and then everyone else together, where I would store these. But yeah, we shall see what happens. It really depends on how long the strike lasts. Okay, so we're back. I did move these fillers to the little papers. I was gonna do blue. I didn't have enough blue. I have no idea where all of my blue fillers went. So we're doing green. I did put in some pages. I don't know if they're enough. But I was looking at like the description. And I just kind of put in a pack of the 4 pockets for like photo cards, and then I put in, I think, the right amount for the postcards that come with the album, and then like pops and stuff. Oh, okay. The other thing I wanted to do, because there are so many pages that go in, I'm gonna actually take golden out. Which is unfortunate, but no, this is the wrong binder. Hold on. Okay, because I was gonna put him in here because this is the least full, because both June and Jimin, who are in here, have 2. And then like Hobie has 3, but Tay only has 1. So I think he can fit in this one. I'm hoping. because I don't want to get another binder, but if I was going to get another binder, it would be just JK and Yoongi, and then Jin would have his own. But yeah, that fits. That's all full. But I think that, like, as of right now, I'm, like, I think Happy is going to be the last thing I collect. For the solos. Sorry, I'm just gonna put a measuring tape there so that it stays. Yeah, I just am overwhelmed by all the solo stuff that's come out. Like, I'm so glad that they're all releasing solo stuff. It's just, like, a lot to keep up with. And, like, obviously nobody else is getting this many pages, but I think the exception would be Yoongi. If Yoongi comes out with another album, I will collect that. And Jin, obviously. But I think right now, it's looking like it might just be Hobie who's releasing more before they come out. Yeah, so I think I put these in the right order, so we're just gonna go with it. And we're starting with the Japan Fan Club, because I always start with the Japan Fan Club because they're hollow, so I feel like they should be at the front. But anything with a little star means that it's secured. When I get it and am able to store it, who knows when that'll happen. But anything with a star is secured. So, yeah. But yeah, it sounds like Hobie is going to release another album. Which is exciting, but also, like, okay, this is kind of dumb, but I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but it always goes June, Yoongi, Hobie, and so then if Hobie releases another album, like, it would go June, Hobie, so I'm kind of hoping he waits for Yoongi to release an album, but that's just, like, a stupid reason. Yeah, okay, anyway, back to the fillers. So you can't see because of the glare, but this is Japan Fan Club, Lucky Draw. Like, these are the POBs, so they're going there. And then I'm putting the Japan and the UMS Lucky Draws, because there's 3 Lucky Draws that come in, like, Japan sets, and they released the previews. So 2 of them are concept photos, and then 1 is a selfie. So I'm going to put the selfies here. So, because these are all selfies. And then these are the Weverse POBs. I have these ones. These are just the regular POBs that just come if you, like, I think you get 1 if you order at, like, a set or an album, I don't know. And then these are, I don't have these, but these are, like, the first week gift. So there's POBs up until its release, and then the first week now, these days, Weverse does a, like, first week, I don't know, they're not lucky draws, but they're like, they just call it a gift. Because they're not POBs, because it's not pre-ordering, but they're not lucky draws, because Weverse also has other lucky draws. So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't have those. So those are all just going to go together. And then he did, like, a fan, is it a fan sign? I wrote fan sign. I don't know if it actually counts as a fan sign. I don't think so, because he didn't sign albums. Because his fan sign was the carousel. But this is, like, his fan meeting. Like, he did a concert. So there was, like, online versions, and then there was offline versions if you went to the, like, if you went to the venue. You didn't have to be going to the concert, you could just go to the venue. So I found someone who had, like, secured a bunch because they're not, like, you're not guaranteed both types. So they had bought a bunch extras than what they're like, because I think they were running a go, I'm not sure. And so they were like, I have a bunch of extras, does anyone want one? So I bought a set. And then these are where the regular albums start. So Journey. And what I've done is, because they have 3 cards per version, I have an album set coming because it came with the UMS POB. So I've done the 3 versions, and then I have a POB that is in the same concept. So I'm not sure how well this will work, because the early bird ones are like, so the early bird ones are like if you pre-ordered within a specific period, like I think it was like the first 3 weeks after announcement or something, you got the early bird, like 1. So then you would get 2 POBs instead of 1 POB. But I think these are PVC. So I'm not sure how it'll look, but I'm hoping it looks fine. And then I didn't like number the versions because I'm just going to put them in by how they look, but I think I'm going to like kitty corner the ones that look the same, and then these 2 will be like the ones that look different. And I've done that for all 3 versions. So there's Imagine. So like the first one I think is the Office version where he has black hair. The thing is, like, he has 3 different hair colors, so I'm trying to like match things together based on hair color, kind of. And then this is like the version where he has brown hair and he's like kind of outside. Yeah, so this is the other early bird. So that's the other PVC one. And then this one is one where he has blonde hair. And the only thing I haven't set up for, oh, this is the UMS POB, because it matches one of the ones in this concept. Because normally I put the UMS and the Japan Fan Club together, but just because I'm collecting so much for Jin, because like normally what I would do is I would do Japan Fan Club, UMS, and then a Weavers POB. Like I would just pick one. And then I would do the album cards and then like POBs just to fill up the rest of the pages. But because Jin is my bias, I'm doing more. The only thing I haven't set up for, like I was saying, is the Korean lucky draws. Because there's 4 Korean lucky draws. Well, I mean, there's also other POBs that I haven't set up for, but I'm not interested in getting them. The one I would be interested in getting is the Cacao POB, because it's a selfie and it's cute, but I'm like, I don't know where I would put it. So it doesn't really fit in the layout, unfortunately. I might still get it and like put it in a photo card holder, but we shall see. Yeah, so I didn't set up for Korean lucky draws. There are 4 sets of 4. So if I get them, what I would do is I would put, because there's 1 selfie card, and then there's 1 concept card of each concept. So there's 3 concept cards. So there's like a Navigate, Imagine, and Journey version. So like there's a black hair, brown hair, and a blonde hair card for each set. So like Power Station has a selfie, a black hair, a brown hair, and a blonde hair. So what I would do is I would put them here, up here, like with the pobs. Like they would just go here. And then I would put the concept versions back here. Maybe I did put sleeves in. Oh, okay, maybe I did. Yeah, so I would put... Yeah, so I would just do like a whole black hair, brown hair, blonde hair page. I don't have the fillers for that, so I'll just do that off camera. But yeah, the Japan fan club only has 3 total, so there's 2 of each. And I think it's the brown hair and the black hair. Like, I don't think either of them have blonde, and so I think that's why they go well together on a page. And then because there is 4 Korean lucky draws, that's why they fill up a page. And I would have 4 extra pages, so I would need another page. The thing is, I'm like, do I want to do that just financially? I think I will, honestly. I think it'll just like take a while, because right now my priority is getting the Japan lucky draws and the UMS lucky draws when they come out. They haven't released yet. I think they release mid-December, so in a couple of weeks. What I'm hoping is that they come out before I have to ship out my Mercari package, because if I have to open another batch, that will be very annoying. Because basically I opened the batch to get the Japan pobs and lucky draws and the UMS pobs and lucky draws, so we'll see what actually happens, but for right now, this is the idea. So I have like half of every page basically, like, which is very annoying because I have these, and I have these, and then I have these. These ones I have the whole page for, and then this I have nothing for. But so I'll set up for the Korean lucky draws because I don't know what stores there are. There's like Power Station and With Mew and 2 other ones, but I don't know. But yeah, it'll probably take me a long time, but I found that like you can find these later on. And I'm sure that there'll be lots of UMS in Japan Fan Club because people were buying, like mass buying to get into the high touch he did in Japan. Did it just happen, or is it just going to happen? I don't know. You can't answer that. I think it just happened because there was a photo. So I'm hoping that a lot of people bought their albums during the lucky draw phase, because I think you could still get entries for the high touch during the lucky draw phase. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all I had to do. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.